to effectively perform the exercise and most importantly not to make mistakes so that your lower back doesn't hurt, your spine doesn't collapse as many people write, and in general so that you don't feel discomfort. The most important mistake is that you don't perform the exercise correctly. That is the most important thing to start with, is to develop the technique of performing the exercise. And here the most important thing is this movement of the pelvis, on which in fact the fat burning workout itself, the main exercise, is built. The first position is to take the knees connected together, and with the movement of the pelvis we make such a push forward. Naturally, the exhalation occurs during the hard part of the exercise, that is a push-on movement. So we exhale as we move the pelvis forward. What is important? Only the pelvis works. That is, we don't work with our back, we don't bend, our shoulder girdle doesn't work. Here everything is fixed in the upper part, and in the lower part everything is also fixed. We work only with the pelvis. If you have any contraindications, perhaps hernias, something else, it's uncomfortable to perform the exercise in this way when you make a sudden movement, just take a smaller amplitude. That is a little softer, without sudden movements, without acceleration, just a little less pushing. And keep the pace comfortable. But the main idea is that the movement occurs precisely with the pelvis. Next, be sure to tense your abdominal muscles. The exercise will be effective then, more effective, if your abdominal muscles are tense throughout the exercise. Don't forget about breathing. That is, you don't seem to strain it too much, but you still feel that you are keeping your muscles in good shape. That is not a relaxed stomach, it's somehow rolled out. You don't do it like this, but you pull it in a little and calmly do it. Further, in this position of the legs, you can add body turns, as we do in the workout. To do this, we simply add a little movement of the hips to the left and right instead of our forward movement of the pelvis. It's advisable for more fat burning to occur, the exercise was performed more effectively. We do inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can also inhale through the mouth, but it's more comfortable inhale through the nose. We exhale through the mouth. We help ourselves with breathing. This is also very important. And add hands. When you have already mastered this technique, moving the pelvis, and you don't feel the discomfort, pain, there should be none, you can add hands. At a fast pace, the body doesn't shake, the knees don't dangle. Why do many people write that their knees hurt after doing the exercise? Because, again, the technique was followed incorrectly. That is, clearly, we have sat down slightly, fixed it, and we perform this movement only with the pelvis. You should feel it. If it doesn't work, we make the movement a little softer, less sharply. Take a smaller amplitude. But still, the meaning of the movement remains the same. Put a mirror in front of you if you can't understand by yourself are you performing it correctly. Look in the mirror, do it in front of the mirror. Everything is very good visible and really help. Next, place your feet shoulder width apart. It's more possible to use your hands more clearly, more effectively to perform the exercise, but we also don't have the swinging movements of the pendulum back and forth. The shoulder girdle is fixed, the legs are also fixed, and the knees are also fixed. Move the pelvis and simply help with your hands. Naturally, if you help a lot with your hands, you will have a little of this swing-like movement, but it should be natural. That is, you don't swing your body specially, your body is static. All movement occurs with the pelvis. This is what doesn't work. What is the main mistake is that they don't understand how to perform this exercise. The legs sway, the knees are not fixed, or the legs are straight, the body shakes and the lower back is involved and back is hunched. Straighten, pull in your stomach and just twist your pelvis. The pelvis part works only, the rest of the body is fixed. This can be clearly felt, and you shouldn't feel any pain or discomfort. If you do everything correctly, then there is no discomfort, and the main thing is that I've already done a little and sweated. That is, you can already feel that calories have started burning, the exercise started working. Next, if you are not good at performing this exercise while standing, try to perform sitting or even lying down. I will show you now. So sit down and try to make this movement with your pelvis as if sitting. That is, if standing doesn't work, there is something wrong with your knees, shaking legs, some discomfort. The most important movement is this movement of the pelvis. And try to do it in the position in which it turns out. That is, find your position, your comfortable level of performing the exercise so that it's technically correct. And if you can't do it standing or sitting, try lying down. You can even start with this initially. If you are a beginner or have a lot of excess weight, just try as convenient as possible. Try lying down, because this exercise is essentially a prototype of the pelvic lock exercise which came from Pilates. This is not a glute bridge, an exercise where we simply push our hips upward. Here we work with the pelvis. That is, we raise the pelvis, also twisting it, lower it to the floor. Again, also twisting it, lower it to the floor. Next, we twist it again. We raise the pelvis, lower it to the floor. Again. Try it. Write in the comments if it worked. Share your results in the comments and subscribe to my fitness channel so you don't miss new useful videos. Bye!